outside exteroception, to the muscle senses, proprioception, and to the senses of your inner organs, interoception, then you see we have a high amount of influences that are determining our feeling healthy or feeling sick. I'll give you another little memory exercises, because these are memories, not perception. Who sang this song? She is fresh and so exciting. Okay. Remember being fresh. It is not just enough to take some spearmint in, and then feel exhausted and worn out. Freshness is one of the most important health sensations, and it is utterly neglected in all kinds of psychotherapy. Claudia, for example, the diagnostics, we have to look also to the sensation like of freshness, of exhaustedness, of being worn out, ermattet, it means having no strength anymore, or feeling vital. These are all interoceptions, and we need them in diagnostics. This kind of looking on the human body as a part of an ecology gives you another view on making therapy. And in the so-called 1,200 pages, the first volume, the second is waiting. It's a heavy load, and it's hard work. Set up in small, tiny quarters, like in Neapel, or in parks with noble houses. They are different. So ecological neurosciences and ecological psychology have generated a wealth of research showing that the ecology is not just outside, it goes through you. You are here, you go outside, and the totality of your ecology inside is changing. Other light, other temperature. So if you change a room, the neuroecology in your brain and your body is changing. And that is something which is extremely important. If you look to your practice room, is there some indoor greenery, yes or no? Is there a lot of noise, like here, nice place, but I'm having a room there, and if I open the window, then the highway noise is there. You see this nice ecology. In Switzerland we have the people that are in the Thurgau, which is more or less internalized. Our body memory is the place where we internalize landscape. You couldn't have done these exercises if these safe places were not internalized. They're there. And you said, I feel the wind, and you even the movement. But of course you didn't feel the wind. There is no wind here. And
is this?
No.
Okay, when this is working, then there is wind. But the wind that you re-experienced in your imagination is not a sensation and not a perception. And that most psychotherapists don't know that. Think of, you know what a lemon is? Okay, bite into a lemon. The sputum is coming. And it is the only thing that you really sense and perceive, because the sour, the exit taste is not a perception, but it is a Vorstellung. That means you imagine it out of your body archive, of your body memory. It was, once upon a time, it was a perception. So internalization of peaceful or healthy, but also threatening landscapes. Anxiety threat is very important because otherwise you can't avoid risky nature. So anxiety is extremely good and important. Even a trauma is something normal in the course of evolution. We all have been traumatized, and we have a trauma memory. And the modern trauma psychotherapy is, oh, poor you have so much trauma memories. It's normal to have trauma memories, but you also have to have safe places. And if you have only trauma memory or hyper-trauma memory, then you are at risk. But if you have enough home feelings, feeling at home, feeling safe at home, then you are filled with, in your ecologization, you are filled with good nature. So I hope it is clear what ecologization is. For example, Hippocrates, he was sitting under a fig tree treating the people. Platane, the platane tree, there are some platane, and Buddha was enlightening sitting under a tree. Here the Nordic people had die Weltenesche Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil.
For example, these gigantic trees. So with all these old women spinning your fate at the roots of this what is Esche in Norwegian?
Yeah. Ask.
Ask. Okay. So you have also your holy trees, and the trees are signs of life and symbols of life. And people in the old days went to groves where you have trees and wells. It means a calm and supportive nature that you could internalize. Now, through the so-called new nature therapies that are not new, we see that the ecological environment, the microecological environment, of course the mesoecological also, because you are in southern Norway, that's another mesoecology than in Trondheim or even up north. These mesoecologies have healing and risky sides. Look for the healing sides. Go and do some therapy there, and encourage people to do gardening, for example, or go with a dog outside, because there is an intrinsic healing process going on if you do that. We call this unspecific healing factors in therapy. And if you look, poor Freud put the people on the couch, on the divan, very small room. You can do that from time to time. But when C.G. Jung came from Switzerland to visit Freud, Freud and Jung went out to the parks of Vienna, and they were analyzing themselves mutually. This is very important. They were analyzing themselves mutually. And when Firenze, one of the important Freud pupils, was a military medical doctor, he writes to Freud, in the morning I'm riding out with another young doctor and I'm analyzing him. The first equestrian analysis in the world. He writes it without any hesitation. That means psychoanalysis once upon a time was not so far from nature. We have to go and get this again. For diagnostic, we have to analyze where are the living quarters of the person. Is there enough nature? Why nature? You all know Konrad Lorenz. The shoe of a horse is as it is because he has been for millions of years in dialogue with the steppe. Steppe is an English word. They say savanna, whatever. But for millions of years, the dialogue between the horseshoe, and not only the horseshoe, but the whole motorics of the horse was adapted to the steppe. And thus it is with every animal, beast, also the human beast. That means once upon a time we raised to the BPD, that means standing up. What does it mean standing up? I'm looking there, aha, I can walk to her, I'm looking back, oh, it was a long, long way that I could make my way up to here, now I have a little bit left. So we have a stretch through the ecology. We can look up and look back and look forward. That is the birth of time.